Welcome to the greatest show on earth. I am your ringmaster of the macabre, Barnabus Bailey. Joining me is the lovely Rita Mortis and the just as fragrant Juliette de Guillotine. Today, we step away from the center ring of the greatest show on earth to talk about something that is very important to all of us.
In 1968, a newly formed production company, Image 10, and a couple of innovative writers named Romero and Russo created film history with Night of the Living Dead.
A history that would later be cemented by the film section into the Library of Congress National Film Registry in 1999.
Now, a part of history is threatened. The opening of the film was shot in Evans City Cemetery, prominently seen in the two-story chapel.
The chapel was erected in the 1920s, and although structurally sound, it is still seen by a few as a liability and needed to be demolished.
In September of 2001, a champion emerged, Gary Streiner, securing permission to save the chapel.
An estimated $50,000 will be needed to restore the cinematic landmark. We only have till fall of 2012 to reach our goal. Won't you please help?
You can donate online at fixthechapel.com.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Hayes, and this is what the chapel means to me. The Evans City Chapel means a lot in not only Pittsburgh cinematography history, but also in a lot of horror movie history too. A lot of things weren't filmed in Pittsburgh in 1968 and 67, but the Evans City Cemetery was nice enough to let them use the chapel itself. Not only that, but it's also something that quickly sticks in your mind because it's one of the first things you see in Night of the Living Dead. The chapel means a lot, and let's try and save it.
We're Secondhand Anger, here to talk on the topic of the destruction of the chapel in Night of the Living Dead. The chapel is a monument because it's such an iconic film that anybody who loves horror films has seen this movie. If you're a fan of horror films, you know what that chapel is. You know, it's not just something that, it's pushed to the side, you know, it's only there for 5 minutes and nobody cares about it. So, we feel that it should stay, and so that fans in the future can go and visit its site and see its glory.
Hi, my name is Josh. Some in the zombie world, if you will, refer me to Sean for reasons that you can probably tell. I think the Evans City Chapel should be saved for a number of reasons, but primarily being that anyone that's familiar with the Night of the Living Dead film or the zombie genre in general, if you're familiar with the second, should be the first, can pretty much trace back the roots to either of those two, to that film and to that chapel, being that that chapel was involved so much with the making of that film. Really anything modern with the whole, again, genre taking off, The Walking Dead, things that become more popular can be traced back to that film.
It's Janet J, and I wanted to touch base with people about saving the chapel from the original Night of the Living Dead. It's a very historic site. A lot of fans love it. It's like crumbling and falling apart. It's part of history, and the original Night of the Living Dead started the whole like zombie cult following, all the TV shows, the video games, the comic books, all these different spin-off things, and it would really be a shame for that to just go to waste and future generations wouldn't get to enjoy it. So that's my 2 cents, and hopefully you have 2 cents to contribute, and alright, thanks a lot.
Hello, my name is George Romero. I'm recording this video because if you find it in your hearts to please save the chapel in the movie Night of the Living Dead. It should not be torn down because it's an important artifact in the movie, and of course an important artifact today. So if anyone who watches this video, please save the chapel because it's very important to fans of the movie and the people who that town. Once again, my name is George Romero. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and save the chapel from Night of the Living Dead. Thank you very much.
Anyone who's paid attention at all to pop culture over the last few years has obviously noticed a spike in zombie-related things getting more popular, whether it be films, graphic novels, video games, and now they have ammunition named after zombies. And really, I think all of that can be traced back to Night of the Living Dead, and again, to that chapel. So really, to put it into a bit of a metaphor, to me, to tear down or remove that chapel would be like having an old house with a brick foundation and removing one of the most vital bricks that supports that foundation.
There's no reason not to save it. Plain and simple. I mean, the movie did a lot for the area and the cult, if you will. And, yeah, no reason not to save it. It's just cool, other than that. I mean, that's my favorite part of the movie. You know, we're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hi, we're at Terrortown Clouds. We're here to talk about the Evans City Cemetery Chapel. And if we don't raise $50,000 by next October, they're going to close it down. This amazing chapel has been seen by people all over the world. It was put in a movie in the 1960s, Night of the Living Dead. Classic. So, if we don't raise up $50,000, they're going to tear it down. No. It'll be all your fault because you didn't decide to donate some money.
From the cast of The Greatest Show on Earth, thank you for your time and attention. May all your dreams